On a clear, dark night, thousands of stars can be seen twinkling above our heads.
To the untrained eye, it's easy to assume they're all the same, tiny white specks light years away. But in fact, many stars aren't white at all. Our nightly companions are many different colours, and those colours give us a clue to their life stories.
Most stars appear white to us here on Earth because they are so far away that they are too faint to stimulate the part of the eye that lets us see in colour. If we could see as well as a powerful telescope, our view of the sky would suddenly turn technicolour. But when you know what you're looking for, picking out the colours of stars is fairly easy to do, even at a distance. And many are bright enough to be seen with just the eye.
Well, let's start by looking at Orion the Hunter, one of the most recognisable constellations. It rises nice and high in the winter sky, so it's easy to spot. Now we start by looking for its famous three-star belt, which you can see just over my left shoulder.
Move upwards to the left to find a star called Betelgeuse. It's not only the 11th brightest star in the night sky, but to the naked eye it's one of the most colourful. Now you can't see this with our special low-light black and white camera, so here's what it looks like through our telescope. As we go out of focus, its stunning red colour becomes really prominent.
Well, if we go back to the belt stars and start at the top star and drop a line down towards the lower right-hand corner, we spot another fairly bright star in Orion, and it's called Rigel.
Here is Rigel out of focus through our telescope. You can see it's a vivid blue colour. Both Rigel and Betelgeuse are what are known as supergiants. They are amongst some of the brightest and most massive stars in the night sky. But why is one red and the other blue?
The colour of a star can tell us how hot its surface temperature is, but not in the way you might imagine. Now we think of hot things as red and cold things as blue, but the hotter a star is, the bluer it looks, and the cooler the star, the redder it glows. So Betelgeuse is actually colder than blue Rigel. Now with a simple chart like this, we can actually tell how hot the stars are. So I'd say Rigel is actually a bit more of a blue star than a bluey white star, which means its temperature is at least 10,000 Kelvin, which means it's a burning furnace with phenomenal amounts of energy. Now at the other end of the scale is Betelgeuse, which is a red star, and that shows us that it's less than 3,700 Kelvin, so it's much cooler.
One of my favourite colourful objects to observe is a star called Almach in the constellation of Andromeda.
Now to find Andromeda, you first need to find the square of Pegasus.
At this time of year, it rises directly above our heads. Start with the brightest star in the square. This is called Alpheratz. It's a hot blue star with a surface temperature of around 13,000 Kelvin. Now if we imagine a line moving upwards from Alpheratz, we reach another bright star called Mirac. It's a much cooler orange-coloured star. If we continue even higher, we come to Almach.
With the unaided eye, it looks like a single white star. But if we look at it through a telescope, it transforms it into one of the most stunning objects in the night sky.
Almach is a double star. It's made of a hot blue star orbiting with a larger, cooler golden companion. And when you see these two stars close to each other, it makes their contrasting colours all the more striking.
Observing the colours of the stars can take a little practice, but it's well worth the effort. And the more you discover about the colour and other characteristics of the stars, the more they'll reveal their secrets to you.